Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Ramika's Diary. Today we're going to be seeing some grammar in CBSE Class 7, Chapter 2, Order of Words. So let's get into the video. So in this video we'll be seeing rearrangement of jumbled words into sentences. So we're gonna rearrange some jumbled words into sentences. So the following is the usual order of words in a sentence. So the first one, the subject usually comes before the verb. So the subject usually comes before the verb. So let's say this is the subject. So there's the subject, there's a verb, and these are the other words. So this is a sentence. In a sentence, the subject comes before the verb. So this is the verb and the subject comes before it. So that's the first rule. Ram takes tea. So here takes is the verb and Ram is the subject. So Ram takes tea. So the subject came before the verb. The peon rings the bell. So here rings is the verb and peon is the subject. So the subject came before the verb. Now let's see some important points. First point, the subject comes after the helping verb in interrogative sentences. So whenever there's an interrogative sentence, the subject comes after the helping verb. So HV, so helping verb, and then the subject comes. So first, it's the helping verb, subject. So in this rule, the subject always comes after the helping verb. So helping verbs are like is, are, where, was, will, etc. So is he a good shot? So here is the helping verb, he is the subject. So the subject came after the helping verb. Will you have a cup of tea? So here will is the helping verb, you is the subject. So the will came after the subject. So the subject came after the helping verb. Notes, when the subject is an interrogative pronoun, it comes before the verb as. So when the subject is an interrogative pronoun, then it comes before the verb. So the subject is interrogative pronoun. So here the interrogative pronoun is who. So this is the subject. And it comes before the verb. So here the verb is are. Next, which. Which is the interrogative pronoun. So it came before the verb is. Who are you? Which is your book? So sometimes in exclamatory and optative sentences, the subject comes after the verb. So like sometimes in exclamatory sentences or in optative sentences, the subject comes after the verb. So for example, may you live long. So here, may is the verb. So here the verb doesn't mean the main verb. It doesn't mean that. It means the auxiliary verb. So may is an auxiliary verb. You is the subject. So here the you came after the verb. Next, in imperative sentences, the subject is usually understood as help the poor. So in imperative sentences, the subject is usually understood. So in this sentence, help the poor, there is no subject. So it's understood as you. Thank you, it's understood as I. Next, fourth point. In conditional clauses without if, the subject comes after the helping verb as, had you worked hard, you would have passed. Were I a bird, I would fly in the air. Should you go to Delhi, do not forget to see my brother. So these are all conditional clauses. So the subject comes after the helping verb. Next, in sentences beginning with here, there, no sooner, hardly, etc., the subject comes after the verb as, here comes the father. So here, comes is the verb, the father is the subject. So the subject comes after the verb whenever a sentence starts with here, there, no sooner, hardly, etc. Next, there goes the bell. So here, goes is the verb, the bell is the subject. No sooner did I reach school than the bell rang. So here, did is the verb, I is the subject. Hardly or scarcely had I reached home when it began to rain. So here, had is the verb, I is the subject. B. The object usually comes after the verb. So I am learning my lesson. So here, learning is the verb, my lesson is the object. They are making a noise. So here, making is the verb, a noise is the object. Next, some important points. When the object is a relative or an interrogative pronoun, it comes before the verb. As, this is the boy whose brother got the first prize. This is the girl whom you want to see. Next, the indirect object precedes the direct object. As, she gave me, so we don't know what she gave, so it's an indirect object. A watch, direct. She gave me, so that's indirect object since it didn't have an object. A watch, so there's an object, so it's direct object. The complement usually comes after the verb. As, students elected Raman monitor, we call our dog Tiger. The adjective usually comes before its noun. As, a strange disease has attacked them. So the adjective usually comes before its noun. So here the noun is disease and the adjective came before the noun. Next, in case the adjective is used predicatively, it comes after the noun. As, all men are mortal. So whenever the adjective is used as the predicate, then it comes after the noun. So here the word men is the noun and the adjective came after it, so mortal. Sixth, the adverb is usually placed close to the word it modifies. As, she always speaks the truth. So here, always is the adverb. It's placed close to the word it modifies. So here, it modifies the word speaks. You have solved only one problem. So here, only is the adverb and it modifies the word one. So this side has jumbled words and this side is the unscrambling of words into sentences. My son, you may prosper. May you prosper, my son. Me, he, to study law advised. He advised me to study law. The policy honesty is best. Honesty is the best policy. You are a fool what? What a fool you are. The uses are sweet of adversity. Sweet are the uses of adversity. Are the not always rich happy? The rich are not always happy. I my car give must a wash. I must give my car a wash. Worksheet. So there are some words and you have to unscramble it into sentences. So the first one is mixed of different concepts. So mixed bag. So the first one, blue the sky is. So you have to unscramble it into a sentence. So the sky is blue. Reading she book is. She is reading a book. You where are going. So where are you going? So these sentences should have correct capitalization and punctuation. Quiet, please be. So please be quiet. Good math at he very is. He is very good at math. So the second set is full of everyday scenarios. So always TV, we after dinner watch. We always watch TV after dinner. The park in running enjoys my dog. My dog enjoys running in the park. The closed door, please. Please close the door. Like to what you do eat. What do you like to eat? Yesterday, did to go you where? Where did you go yesterday? The third set is full of descriptions and actions. Cold, the water is very. The water is very cold. Fast he run can really. He can run really fast. His worked masterpiece artist painstakingly the at. So the artist worked at his masterpiece painstakingly. So painstakingly means like you put a lot of effort into something. Help me, can you with this? So can you help me with this? Forrest walked through silently the deer. So the deer walked through the forest silently. So sometimes you might get confused, like what are the words that you have written, what are the words that you haven't written. So if you want, whenever you write a word, for example, I wrote the, then tick that word, the. And then deer, I wrote deer, so tick that. Walked through the forest silently. So you could also do that if you get confused. Set 4. So these 5 questions are more complex thoughts. Before have written you poem ever. So have you ever written a poem? Have you ever written a poem? So it's a question. Find, we can, how a solution this to problem. So how can we find a solution to this problem? It's a question. Tomorrow will be the weather like what? What will be the weather like tomorrow? To the party will I bring the birthday cake? I will bring the birthday cake to the party. The airport him Linda at will meet noon at. So Linda will meet him at the airport at noon. Okay friends, I hope you guys try this at home with me, and if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Bye.